Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, to the new video, Bittorrent video. You guys are probably wondering what I has to say about this big pump that's happening right now, 14% up and stuff like that. So you probably want to hear update on Bittorrent, and I'm gonna give you update. I'm gonna tell you my opinion. I'm gonna tell you where this is going, what I think is gonna happen. But before we do that, I just want to say that if you're into altcoins, we do like 20-30 altcoins on our Patreon page. Real nice, watching them daily, like what's gonna happen. So if you're into altcoins, maybe you want to check that out. That said, let's get into the charts. Make my face smaller, charts bigger as always, and look at what's happening at with Bittorrent. Now, what I'm gonna say, you might not actually like, because I know everybody thinks like 20% up. That means we are bullish again, and not quite. So, but I'm gonna explain to you what I mean, but we are gonna be bullish, just not right yet, right now. Okay. So basically, yesterday's dump was pretty severe. It went all the way down to the exactly 0.0080. Found some kind of bottom here at the 10 moving average on the daily chart, and now it's pumping a little bit, but it's not coming above these tops up here. It's only up here. And also, if you can look on the 4-hourly chart, we went all the way down to the 50 moving average, and now we are getting back above the 10 moving average, but we are getting resisted on the 20 moving average. Now, what I'm thinking about, it's this 10 moving average gonna push the price down. It's gonna push it again at least back down to the 50 moving average, if not even further further down. How far down it can go depends, but right now we have support on the 50 moving average, so it just might actually start going sideways up here. It might actually follow the moving average like this. Moving average is gonna go like this, and then you have this 10 moving average that's gonna be holding it. Then it might jump over 10 moving average, and you have the moving averages go down and try to break it up again. But like if it gets rejected by the moving average, probability is it's gonna break this line over here. If it's break the 50 moving average on the downside, we might have to maybe even look for this 100 moving average down here, which I think is probable to hit, because this is a 4-hourly chart. Maybe not on the way down like this, but maybe some kind of sideways movement where we actually kind of get to the line on the side and hit it from the side. So that's very probable to happen. It's assumption, and I always say assumptions are bad. We just want to see what's happening right now, and right now we are getting resistance on the 20 moving average. That's actually quite bad. 4-hourly getting resistance on 20 moving average, that's bad. 1-hourly we are above the 10 moving average, but just a second. We are above the 10 moving average, but not quite. There is just not enough force. So let's see, why am I saying that we are still not gonna get where people want us to go? Because you see these green red candles up here. Once we get to certain levels, we have some kind of correction, right? This is let me zoom in so you can understand better. So basically, this big candle over here put this indicator, RSI indicator, all the way up to 90, and then we had a dump of like something like 33%. And that was nice because the RSI went back into the normal area at 65, and then slowly start climbing again. Here we stopped for a week. We went to 86, stopped for a week, but we continue pumping on 86. 86 is not that high, but then we went all the way up here, and that's 95. On RSI, 95 on the weekly RSI is very, very high. It can continue further up if there's a lot of push for that, but right now it doesn't seem that there is. We have blown off the top, and now we have to have some kind of correction. The correction so far has been only 10% down, and the RSI, it hasn't come to, it's only down 85. So if you think that this is gonna go back in the green this week, that means the next 3-4 days, back in the green, up and stuff like that, that means that RSI will get above the 95. Let's go into 96, 97. That can happen, but you should probably have a lot more push for that. And I don't think I've seen that after these big moves, when it starts correcting, that suddenly stops correcting and starts going up. I think people are already know that we are in correction, and traders are already selling. So this has to happen for us to move forward. So this week has to end in the red. for this RSI to follow back down before we can move back up. I mean, it can just follow down to 85 or 70 or something like that. It really doesn't matter, but RSI has to come down one way or the other, either by going very fast down or by going sideways until RSI slowly gets back down. But the more sideways it goes, the longer it's gonna take, because not only is RSI gonna have to go back, not only will RSI have to go down, but this moving average, this 10 moving average, will have to pick up with the price. So you gotta have this 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks. You're gonna have to wait maybe almost a month before we actually hit the 10 moving average again, because you see here when we pump, we go to the moving average 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks and then pumped right. This is a month waiting time and then pumped right here, and that's the same thing might happen here, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks and then pump again up here on the 4 weeks if we start going sideways. So you have to ask yourself, like, is it better just to go sideways and wait 4 weeks before we start pumping, or maybe is it better to only like go all the way down right now, right? Maybe go down right now and hit next week maybe the 10 moving average and then start climbing slowly and then just have green weeks all the way up. So like what's gonna happen, not quite sure, but right now we are still in a correction phase, consolidation phase, call it whatever you want, and although we did have a green candle, it's sitting very nicely at 15%, and I told people in Telegram group that like this is when everything was red yesterday, like minus 20% stuff like that, so this is the buying opportunity, this is where you buy, yeah, because the bull market is not finished yet. This is when you buy, you know, this is the, if you have to ask yourself, is the bull market finished? If the answer is no, you buy the dip. If the answer is yes, you don't buy the dip. That's how simple it is. Yeah, everything is in green today, of course, because we had like big super big dump yesterday, but unfortunately Bittorrent is not one of the guys that's gonna continue going up the way I see it right now. It still has a way to go to get some kind of correction, because right now there is no bottoming pattern over here. It only hit the 50 moving average, but we should see some kind of a sell-off, some kind of a consolidation, some kind of decent bottoming pattern before I call this good to go again. But it will be good to go. That's the thing. I understand that people that bought here are like mad and stuff like that, but that's the way of the game. That's the way of the game. So you can decide if you want to sell and buy later, or if you want to buy, hold it through the best thing is just holding through the pain period and until it gets back up again. If you're not very good at technical analysis, but because possibilities is you are gonna sell the bottom, you're gonna buy the top, you're gonna sell the bottom again, then it's gonna start going down, you're gonna sell the bottom again, and it's just a very bad bad circle of things. So you know, I cannot advise you, not financial advice, but you know, this will continue going up at certain time, but right now it's kind of looking lackluster. There are other options right now. That said, if you want to chat about Bittorrent, you can just come over to our Telegram group, just got created, so check it out, see if that's something for you, you know, talk about videos and whatnot, altcoins and stuff like that. Also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more updates on Bittorrent. We do that like almost daily right now. And like the video, very important for YouTube algorithm, liking the video. I don't know why, but YouTube algorithm likes that. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I like, you know, channel is growing, the community is growing, everything is going good, and Bitcoin hopefully have a big pump real soon. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.